It's the Bridging the Gap Morning Show.
Woo! We got a show that's about to bring it to you live. Not just for men, not just for women, it's for both sides.
Out of your radio experience, man, with spontaneous hits, just like we just came out of, man. Man, look, what I'm trying to tell you is nobody does what we do. Nobody.
True, that's true.
All right, and I'm going to tell you what it is that we do so that you can get a better understanding. For those of you who have been with us for a while, you know how it goes. And for all of you new fans, you know, for all of our new family member, our extended relatives, I want to give you a breakdown of who we are and what the show is all about, okay? All right, go introduce yourself.
Yo, I'm XCELL Airborne, radio personality.
Yeah, the super producer, bad influence. Watch your daughters and your purses, J-Dub.
All right, this your man Tommy Gunz with a Z. Just like that.
And that's what it is.
In that order. All right, man, how our show breaks down, man, we give you the best in throwbacks and hit music, man. 4 hours of nothing but the best. You won't hear repetitive anything on this show other than hits.
Yeah.
Nah.
Unless you're paying us.
But no,
I'm
no,
joking.
even if you're paying us, you still not going to get.
Yeah, we like to keep it fun.
We opened up the show by saying we're taking the predictability out of radio.
Yeah.
So don't think that you know what song is coming up
That's
next.
true.
That's true.
Listening to this show,
No.
you won't know
Not at all.
what's coming up next.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you listening to our show, you gonna spontaneously combust.
Boom.
Right where you're at.
That's what I said. Hey, ladies.
Applause.
Watch out there.
Alright, so just to give you a little bit of what the show also entails and some of the specials on the show. We have entertainment news, of course.
Yes.
Right.
Alright, we got Tommy Gunz Hit of the Day.
That's his.
We got the Wack Song of the Day.
That's mine.
Alright, we got the Trifecta Squad Top 10 at 9.
At 9.
And we're rolling out a new segment which is going to be coming up real soon. We're going to let you guys know what that's going to be.
Surprise.
Coming.
But also within the show, we have the BTG, which is the Bridging the Gap Artist Spotlight, which we highlight an artist, local, national, international, and we give them an opportunity to have their songs highlighted on the show. All right, and we're going to fill you in on how you can be the next BTG Artist Spotlight.
BTG.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Not to be confused with the.
You know.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother show for.
Ain't no hating now. We love everybody here, man.
Y'all.
Hey, that's right.
We're a universal family show.
Y'all need to roll with us. Let me just say.
Right.
Roll with us.
All right, so man, you can rock out with us by going to www.hitusaradio.gq.
Yes.
And you can download the free Hit USA Radio.
Free.
Download.
You can have it.
Free USA
Take
Radio.
us on the go.
Free USA
That
Radio.
sounds good. If it's free, give me two.
Free Hit USA Radio app. All right, you can take us with you no matter where you go.
I agree.
And it's not just us on the station. We have a number of great personalities.
Yes.
We have Shamika the comedian.
What's up, girl?
All right, we got Beach Radio with the Radical, Alan Wright.
Radical.
Hey.
In that order. Now in that order. All right, much love to Tony G.
Man.
And then we're also adding some new shows as well. So, you know, it's the development going on right here at Hit USA Radio, and we appreciate you guys for rocking out with us.
Ride that wave with us, y'all. Ride that wave.
All right, so we've come to the segment of the show where we're talking about, or we're featuring, Tommy Gunz Hit of the Day.
The hits.
That boy good.
All right, and you never know what I'm loaded with. You never know which angle I'm coming from.
That's what he said.
Hip hop. It could be R&B. It could be some classic from the '70s. You never know which angle we coming from, and she likes that. All right. And so today's Bridging the Gap Artist Spotlight. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Got a little bit ahead of myself.
Okay.
Tommy Gunz Hit of the Day.
Right.
Artist is none other than the late great Aaliyah.
A princess.
All right, celebrating her untimely demise. This young lady was she was a singer, she was an actress, she was a model,
Mega star.
And in her short span of time, man, she did a lot. She conquered the game, man. Number of her albums went platinum, One in a Million, Try Again. Man, she was in movies like Romeo Must Die.
He must.
I mean, she was produced by some of the greatest producers in the game.
Tim.
Towns on R. Kelly.
Misty.
I'm not mean, Misty, Misdemeanor Elliott, Timberland. You know what I'm saying, and so many other collaborations, man. And I mean, the list can just go on and on and on.
True.
And so, what I would like to do,
what's that?
In honor of 18 years, bro. It's been 18 years since she passed away.
We couldn't give you no flowers then, but we're gonna give you some.
Man, I was always that was my baby mama. She just didn't know it yet. That was my baby mama.
Princess.
Man, look, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get into her music.
What's that?
I used to get into it in high school. I used to get into it with my then girlfriend. About Aaliyah. I was infatuated.
Past tense. Got him.
So amazing.
Yeah, she was.
And speaking of that, man, because her life and her legacy was exactly what this song is all about, man. So here it is, One in a Million, Aaliyah, right here on the Bridging the Gap show, man. Tommy Gunz hit of the day. Man, let's go.
Hits.
Rest in peace, baby girl. Man, the phrase I just man, you just said one more classic. Church. Classic, man. It's church. And what would you do after church on Sundays, man? You going to get your icy cup,
man.
Going to get you some penny candy, and you live it up a little bit. Live it up.
And you couldn't wait to get out the clothes.
Couldn't wait to get up out the clothes, boy. Them hard stepping shoes, boy. Boy, them loafers, boy, hurt your feet. But you felt a little good.
Yeah. Because you got something out.
Because you got something out the deal. You got something out the deal. And just remember that you don't have to go to a traditional church to have church, right? We have a church right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Bishop Tabernacle.
Bishop
one.
In that order. What, 2 or 3?
Sam Henshaw, man, the music from him, man.
That's
Bridging the Gap.
Yeah. I'm going to keep saying it. This is the only time that you're going to hear the station on repeat. Nobody is doing what we do.
At all.
Nobody has the variety that we have.
At all.
Yes. The best in throwbacks and hit music.
Yes.
We literally are bridging the gap
across the board.
We bring in
old, young, all music together.
Talk about it.
Bridging the gap.
Talk about it, X.
Speak on
X gonna give it to him.
We're gonna bridge
X gonna give it to him. And that's what we're doing right here, man. Monday through Fridays, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., man. Live from the great city of Chicago.
Some C's up.
And emanating from Hit USA Radio. So be sure to go to www.hitusaradio.gq. Yeah, hitusaradio.gq. So that way you can log on and see what's going on. And then you can also download the free Hit USA Radio app.
With you on the go.
Take us on the go.
Free monkey. Free.
That's right. D, Mickey, Ficky, D.
Learn English first. And let me just say what the business real quick. Hey.
What the business?
30 years. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing, man. 30. Man.
Happy birthday.
That's right.
Spike.
Right. Shout out to Spike, man. You know, you kind of, we gonna give you your props, man, because you're a legend in the game, man. But
I cut his head before.
But don't forget.
I've cut Spike's head before.
Squad up.
It's squad up.
It's love.
That's right. It's all love. Love or hate.
And hate's kicking much in. But here comes love.
Right.
Oh.
Hey, you gotta tell yourself that a little bit.
Hey.
Feeling yourself. No doubt, man. I'm your man, Tommy Gunz with a Z.
I'm the super producer, J-Dub.
And I'm your boy, XCELL Airborne.
Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. Trifecta Squad, man. We doing it just for you, man. And hey, we got more of the show coming up for you. Make sure you stick around. We got the Wack Song of the day. We also have the Bridging the Gap Artist Spotlight and Trifecta Squad Top 10 at 9.
At 9. Set your alarm. Get ready.
That's right.
More music. Diddy, Black Rob, Sam Smith, Mary J. Blige.
Man, that's my girl.
Playing hits, talking hit.
And doing it all so well.
Bridging the gap.
You know what it is, man. Bridging the Gap Radio. Let's go.
That's what she said.
Hit.
I want to bridge that gap.
Got it. 3, 46.
Sam Smith dancing with strangers.
Who that am I?
Dancing with a stranger. And you ain't necessarily gotta even
I don't know you.
All right.
think of us as strangers.
No.
Because we're extended relatives now.
Yeah, relative.
Kunta Kinte.
You in the house with us. You in the Hit USA Radio house with the
Yes.
squad.
That's right.
Yes.
You protected. See, we got security.
True.
You know what I'm saying? We got the man of arms over there.
Bang, bang, bang.
Super soul swell over cell over there. Super swollen.
Yeah.
And then you got Tommy Gunz who click bang. You know, I stay locked, loaded, and ready to defend at all costs.
That's right.
But Gunz with a Z.
With the Z, not a S. Because that Z give you a little bit of buzz. Know that.
And
Know
Zeal
that.
and Zeller.
And-
Dictionary.
No doubt. No, man. So how y'all feeling, man? Y'all good, man? What's going on?
Feeling irie, man.
It's
So
a
now-
beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, man, y'all got a lot of energy, man, for it to
Hey,
be
listen.
early in the morning like this.
Other than finding out about Coming to America 2, I'm good,
Okay.
man.
Oh, wait,
It's a
hold
beautiful
on.
thing.
Fill me in.
I'm
I think
not-
that might be a little clue.
They filming it at Rick Ross' house. Y'all know that?
Coming to America 2.
Okay.
It's being
I'm
filmed
just,
now, right?
Okay, come on.
I'm not feeling it, man. I
Oh,
just.
who's starring in it? Who?
It's Eddie Murphy
It's-
and Arsenio returning as Simi and Akeem.
Okay.
James
their
Earl
kids.
Jones.
Okay.
And I guess the idea is that before he married Lisa,
Mm-hmm.
he had an illegitimate child that's still in New York. And so far, I'll get more details, but
Okay.
it's just
Okay.
right now, sometimes, when you want to investigate something,
Okay.
and then when you hear the initials, and it's like,
Mhm.
I'm not interested.
So
So
you-
you don't continue the investigation.
Okay.
That's what happened with the super producer. I stopped producing. Gentlemen,
Okay.
in you world, I apologize. I don't want to see this happen.
But we don't want to
I
give
just
out.
feel like, don't touch the classic.
We don't want to give out false information either.
Absolutely.
You want to make sure that the.
But what I've heard was kind of similar. But what I've heard is that they're going to have kids, and their kids are going to be Kevin Hart
Okay.
and
I've heard Kevin Hart's going to be in
and what is the
it. Wesley Snipes is supposed to be in it.
yeah, but his like Arsenio Hall's son is supposed to be what's the new Smokey dude?
Are you talking about
DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly.
Those are supposed to be the two kids.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's just, you're
Kevin
touching.
Hart and DC Young.
See, it's just I guess what it would do kind of put me in a mind frame of certain things that are classic
Leave it alone.
shouldn't be remade.
Belly 2 shouldn't have been remade.
I mean, it shouldn't have been. Just like Before I Let Go should not have been remade.
yeah.
Oops, I probably stepped on some toes on that, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Certain things should be just left alone.
Yeah. When it's a classic.
When it's a classic, and
And if you can't pull all the same people together and the writers and everybody together, you kind of leave
Right.
some things alone.
yeah, some things that
Yeah.
should not be made
It's just-
again. That's why they didn't make
That's
Drumline
right.
twice.
Oh, absolutely, because they should have graduated by
They should-
now.
right, right.
I mean, do you really want to see Nick Cannon in a wheelchair
As a career
playing the
student,
drums, still?
Still don't know how to read music.
Right, absolutely.
Right, no doubt, man. Y'all know. Hey, but you're here with us. It's the Bridging the Gap show, man.
We're
Trifecta
here with
Squad. Man, Tommy Gunz with a Z.
The super producer, not interested in Coming to America 2, J-Dub.
And your boy XCELL Airborne.
Making his feelings be
I
known.
said it!
Said it, he won't take it back.
Anybody not a cognac? That more good.
All right, so what we got going on in the third hour? Super producer?
Man, listen, we got the Bad Boy and the Family coming up, man.
Uh-huh.
We have got Miss Yellet. We got
Okay.
Destiny's Child.
All right.
We're talking about the NFL, man.
Okay.
And we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that young man.
We're going to talk about that situation. We're going to talk about that situation.
Yeah.
And don't
Steven
forget-
Phil.
Right. and don't forget also that we have the Bridging the Gap Artist Spotlight. that's
BTG.
coming up as well. And we're going to let you know
You.
local, national, international artists,
Yes.
singers, musicians,
Get a pen.
comedians,
Get a notepad.
that if you have radio ready material and you want to be a part of this great makeup, we're going to have some information on how you can become the next BTG artist.
Yeah. Okay.
On the show.
I agree.
Hey, Hit USA Radio style, man. We're doing it. Hey, speaking of Hit USA Radio and being added to the show, much love to Miss All Purpose.
Misty Me,
who will be joining the lineup here on Hit USA Radio. And also, in addition to that, much love to the Sexy Vegan, who will also be joining the Hit USA Radio lineup.
Sexy Vegan Wine Girl down.
So you guys make sure you go to www.hitusaradio.gq for all of the Hit USA lineup and updates.
Yes.
Please do that.
It's a lot of information for you to gather and hold on to, and we're going to make sure that we give it to you.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree with that too.
That sounds good to me. So, music-wise, what we got going on, Super Producer? What we got coming up
112, new music, Jagged Edge. I didn't even know the other Jagged Edge guy I didn't know he was out of jail, but did he choke his woman a few years ago?
I guess he went to the altar and the judge was like, guilty! No soup for you, no soup for you.
Sierra, new music from her, man, and we're going to get a little inspirational, man. We're going to see some what the businesses, and we're going to talk about violence and how it hits you, how it hits home, and how we as individuals, forget your color, your political base or agenda. We know what to do. We just refuse to do it.
All right. So we got a soapbox to get on, but beyond the soapbox, man, let's do what we came to do, and that's play these hits just for you. Super Producer, man, what's that next song drop?
Man, we danced with a stranger.
We did,
and we get into some throwback, man. That Sierra 1-2 step. You got to keep moving.
You got to keep moving.
Blood circulating.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
And let's go, Sierra.
Right here, Hit USA Radio, Bridging the Gap Show, man. Let's go.
Message.
Squad behavior. You know what it is. It's the Bridging the Gap Show, playing the best in throwbacks and hip-hop. Monday through Fridays, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. In the morning, get your wake up on with us. So, you're getting up in the morning.
Wake up!
You're getting ready for your day. There's no better way to do it than with the squad.
Get your little coffee.
Get a little coffee.
Juice.
Get you some juice. Your hot chocolate. Get you some breakfast. Get yourself prepared. And while you're doing all of that, the sounds in the background is being provided to you by the squad.
That's right. Absolutely.
So, I mean, it's really that simple. It's really easy.
What could be better?
And all you have to do is go to www.hitusaradio.gq.
Man, and download the app.
Just like that.
Take us on the go with you.
That's like, can't be no simpler than that. It's real easy. I mean,
let's go back to breakfast and the ghetto breakfast, the quarter juice and flaming hots and the super donut.
That's the hood. That's that hood breakfast. That's that Chicago breakfast.
What about a piece of bread with some butter on it, some sugar on it?
Ooh, you going back to the days.
He going back to Thelma and them.
Going back to good times. Good times. Wow. You talking about bill-free days for us. Not to pay not a nan bill. And some days I wish I could grow back. So kids out there, if you're listening, if you're watching, growing up is a trap.
I'm telling you.
It's a trap.
Mr. Bill.
Stay down there.
Mrs. Rent.
Because look, they all coming for you.
Yeah. They want you.
They coming for you. They want you. And everything you got in your pocket, including the lint. So don't rush. Don't rush to get up here, man. Stay, as long as you can. Man, just take your time.
Please do.
This is a trap. This is a setup. I just want to go back to cleaning up my room and getting good grades.
If I knew being an adult was this hard, I would have stayed a kid.
Man, look.
Bamboozle.
Look, Peter Pan would have never grew up.
Boy, I wish I could Benjamin Button right now. I'd take it back. Real
back in the day, man.
Back in the day, man. No doubt, man. But hey, let's get into a little bit of this squad business. Of course, we have the Bridging the Gap Artist Spotlight, the BTG Artist Spotlight coming up for you. Yeah. So for all of you artists out there, like I say, local, national, international, if you guys want to be the next BTG Artist Spotlight, simple. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/TrifectaSquadMedia. You're going to like the page, you're going to share the page, and then you're going to inbox us your information. All right, from there, we get in contact with you. You send us a MP3 radio edited,
clean, please,
of whatever it is you do. If you play a flute, you play the harmonica, you're a comedian, you sing, you rap, you do spoken word poetry.
Absolutely.
Send us a clean MP3 along with your contact information.
Please.
And we review it and we let you know if you made the cut.
Right.
Just that simple. So
real simple.
Go to Facebook.com, Trifecta Squad. You're gonna like the page, you're gonna share the page, and you're gonna inbox us your information.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, people, we want you to go to that Trifecta Squad Media. You know, we want you to subscribe, like, and press that bell for us. You know what I'm saying? We need more people. We need more people to subscribe so we can get this out to everybody.
That's right. That's right. So go to our YouTube page.
That's right. Trifecta Squad Media. Like, subscribe, and push that bell for us. All right.
That's right.
Then you're part of, and once you do that, then you're a part of the family too. You're a relative.
Absolutely. Get the views up. Click those thumbs.
That's right.
We trying to reach that number, man.
What's the number?
We want to reach the number.
Is it 1 million?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
we want 30.
We want 30,000.
Do we want a trifecta
views?
We want a
trifecta.
On this show right here. 30,000.
30,000. And that's.
Now, what would that look like with us having 30,000 views? Can y'all show us?
Make that happen.
Make that happen for us.
Just view it 30,000 times. And just
or send it 30,000 times. However you
share it 30,000 times.
And everybody click that bell.
That's right. That's right. And you'll see that information being flashed across the screen. Everything that we're mentioning to you.
Yes.
The information is available for you.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
And maybe you know how some channels and some pages they have like giveaways and stuff like that. Maybe one T-shirt cut like 30,000 pieces.
30,000 ways.
And each of you get a piece of history. Think about that.
In the making.
Man, think about that.
So, but all of that's coming up.
That's deep.
That's deep.
It was a poetic moment. Yeah.
That boy got cut knowledge. Dig the cut knowledge.
Hey, I'll tell you, we making up words here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Absolutely.
I ain't no doubt, but super producer, what we got going on next?
Man, Biggie. Destiny's Child.
All right.
A little bit of Kelly Price.
Okay.
Maybe some Mr. Big Chef.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But man, we gonna right about now go back in the day.
All right. Where we going?
We were talking about that. Ahmad back in the day, man. We going back to when I was a little.
Back in the day.
Absolutely.
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Exactly.
Just like that.
Yeah. Bridging the Gap. Hit USA Radio. Good morning.
Squad.
Perfect.
Man, GCI 92 gonna pick us up. What would that look like?
104 jams.
What would that look like? But that'd be like working a regular fucking job, though.
That's it. But it's doing what we want to do.
Absolutely.
We want to do our own radio.
We want to do so we ain't
We
working.
really want to do our own radio station. Have our own frequency, and then have people pay us to advertise on it. That's what we really.
They gonna advertise. They gonna advertise on Hit USA Radio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Cheese thick black.
Bruno Mars featuring Cardi B, two of the hottest artists still. Right now, man, it's burning up the charts. Both of them.
Concerts.
Man, concerts.
Even Cardi's. I give it to her.
I gotta give it to her.
Hey.
Listen, dude, she's so hot right now. Who does she have a shoe deal with? She has
Reebok.
a shoe deal with Reebok.
Yes. And the commercial is funny. I gotta give it to her.
Look,
I gotta give her nails. Y'all just go check it out.
She's very entertaining.
Very. Yes.
You may not agree with everything that she says, everything that she does, but she has an entertainment value that's really all her own.
And what the business to it because she has a political value. Because earlier you can see her sitting with Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
And they talk politics, they talk music, they talk fashion. So she's into it. So definitely we're not going to tell you who to vote for.
That's right.
But 2020 is coming. No excuses.
That's right.
And you know what happens if you do not vote 2020.
You have nothing to say.
Trust, because you see what's going on now. Listen, if you don't make X amount of dollars, you might get deported too. You know what I'm talking about? So no excuses, people. It's none.
Because at this particular point, it's about the haves and the have-nots.
Yes, sir.
It's not about color. So we need to get that idea out of our mind at this particular point. The only color is about green. It's about wealth. It's about money. And to a certain class that's ruling this country, minimum small business is $1 million plus, not what we consider to be a small business. 500,000, 200,000. That's a small business. No, and certain individuals mind $1 million plus with over 50 employees. Right. That's a small business to those that are ruling this country. So it's some things to think about, man. It's not about color. It's not about race. It's not about nationality. Although those things are important.
Yes.
Those are not the things that's really making this thing moving. So getting out, participating in those local elections, and then leading up to the big boy.
Get ready.
That's what it's all about. So.
Hey, man.
So we ain't just about the music. So we riding with you, Cardi. Being versatile, we versatile with it.
The boys got knowledge.
That's right. And speaking of that, man, we gotta touch on the hot button topic that's going on right now, man. Speaking of being
Chick-fil-A and
listen.
Oh no!
Listen.
You mean Popeye's chicken sandwich?
I thought you was.
Popeye's chicken sandwich versus Chick-fil-A.
My bad.
Yeah,
I've never tried either one, so
neither have I.
I thought that
both are good.
Okay. Oh, I guess we'll leave it at that.
So it's a vote for 1-1.
1-1.
Message.
Can't go wrong. But let's talk about the hot topic though. The hot button topic right now, man.
The
deal with Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and the NFL, and some of the blowback that's happening. Some of the blowback that Jay is getting. Man, what are you guys, you brothers' opinions on that matter, man? Just kind of share with the people right now.
I think where I haven't seen the entire interview yet. I've seen clips, and I would like to see the entire interview because there's a clip of Charlamagne the God asking Jay about Colin Kaepernick. Now, Colin Kaepernick is still not on the NFL roster, but that's not really something Jay-Z can control.
That's right.
So you got to factor that in. Now, Jay-Z and Rock Nation, Jay's stating that the idea is to merge, and not just from the talent perspective of meaning the Super Bowl halftime shows. Rock Nation is supposed to be helping to be a go-between between the community and the NFL. So situations as to why Colin Kaepernick kneeled can get better, and there's a better strength between the community and the NFL. So now you got to factor in again. Jay can't get another job for Colin Kaepernick. I mean, people are just hitting us up and trying to get on, so it's just all good. Because it is a hot button topic. You got to factor this in. It's not Jay-Z's responsibility to find Colin Kaepernick employment. We got to be mindful of that. This Collins and the owners, unfortunately, do not have to sign him. It doesn't mean he's not talented, but they, whether we like it or not, have a professional right to say, he may affect my bottom line. And doesn't mean you have to accept it, but it doesn't mean that Jay is not doing a good thing. Because Jay-Z and his wife, you know who his wife is, they are strong advocates, man, of our people, of hiring attorneys for police brutality victims and people that lose their homes and people that lose their jobs, and they put their money where their mouths is and are.
They do.
So, but we also have to be realistic because sometimes some folks, and all the phrases that we've heard before, just like putting your money where your mouth is, here's another one. You can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
If you donate $1 million, there will be 10 people
10,000
in your face and on social media that says $1 million, you should have given $2 million. And
or they'll complain about where you gave $1 million to.
Right.
You didn't give it to me.
And you didn't give it to me. Hey, this your hood, and this way you grew up. We were in third grade together, and you're 40 years old. Really, dude? A crayon? So you got to factor that in. So Jay-Z has a right, and he's a businessman.
He is a businessman.
It is business. And we have to factor that in. Now, Eric Reed he's now Carolina Panthers, but he kneeled with Colin years ago.
Right.
And he feels that Jay-Z is not being genuine about his parole in this. But I feel personally that it's the NFL that is not genuine. And Jay-Z cannot control that either.
Right.
He is signing to merge with the NFL and to say, this is what I would like to see happen. And that's pretty much all he can do.
All right, XCELL, what's your opinion on the matter?
Man, well, it's just kind of, I kind of got to see where we go from here.
Right.
Being, I thought that he snaked the deal from Jamie Dupree.
Jermaine Dupri?
Yeah, behind his back. But
allegedly.
Jermaine Dupree said he didn't.
He did not.
So with that being said, at this
that's
point.
That's the negativity.
See, because, I mean, to cut into your thought part, but just to talk a little bit about Jermaine Dupri, he wasn't necessarily doing a deal of this magnitude. He was only doing it to represent Atlanta during the time that the Super Bowl was there. So that was his particular niche in the whole deal.
Right. So with that, I just think that we kind of sit back and watch what he's going to do. Is it going to benefit anybody but him? I really think that it's going to benefit him more. But if he can get the up and coming acts, maybe more money, because I think that the reason why he even went into broker this deal was because they were talking about giving Taylor Swift so much money, and then they were talking about giving Travis Scott like a low ball, and so he thought that was unfair. So we'll see what we do with it,
All right. Well, my opinion on the matter is kind of a number of different ways that we can look at the deal. First of all, it's an $89 million initiative. That's number one. So it's a lot of money involved in the NFL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the things that some of the dynamics that we have to look at is that, Jay is a businessman, right? And so the matter of business is, what can you get out of the deal? And what opportunities can be presented, because we all want to not just be in a room, but we want to have a seat at the table. So Jay made a comment about being past the kneeling stage, which can be kind of taken. It can be taken one or two ways depending on how you listening to it. But my opinion on the matter is, and not that I agree necessarily with everything that Jay says or does, but you have to have some sort of strategy. Okay, after we've kneeled and we've gotten their attention and they see some of the blowback from us not watching the games, not coming to the games, not buying a lot of merchandise and things of that nature, kind of getting their attention because it's a money game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after we kneel, what do we do? What's the next move? And so the next move is to kind of be business minded and say, okay, now let's sit at the table, because we all know that Jay made a comment in one of his raps where he says, I don't need the NFL. I'm selling out concerts anyway. So I don't need the NFL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You guys need me. And that, what he said then, kind of makes sense now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we have to kind of, just like every other deal that Jay has made with Tidal and with the beverages and with the clothing lines and with some of the sports management things that Jay does, the impact is kind of questionable in the beginning. Right. The motive is questionable in the beginning, right. But then the impact comes later on down the line, and he's been able to amass all of this kind of wealth and power moves to where he's helped other individuals along the way. He's helped Meek Mills. He's helped 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? Out of some situations that they found themselves in. So it's not all bad.
So I'm gonna piggyback on that. Just as speaking to some people just before this, my brother. And he the reason why I even said I'm going to fall back a little bit is because something that he said, and I don't think it's all about just having a black guy in there. You know what I'm saying? It's more than that for me. Okay. I don't want to just a snake black guy in there. He's a snake in every way. Right. He's what's the guy on the Django? Samuel Jackson. But he's in the position. I don't want him there. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to sit back, but what the conversation had entailed was that if he, all the good things that he's doing, like, helping people and being political, that these moves, once you get in with these people, because these are a very select group, these are kind of like the people that fund presidents.
Yeah, most definitely. They are the movers and shakers of the country.
So once you get into cahoots with these guys, then possibly you could see a Jay-Z run for president?
No. I don't see him running for president, but
if Kanye could? Check it out. Donald Trump ran for president. Yeah. Well, yeah. So why couldn't Jay?
I mean, he could
easily run.
So watch this.
Anyone can run.
A Ku Klux Klan member has run and became president. So why couldn't a past drug dealer? Why couldn't a past? So who would you vote for? Ku Klux Klan member or the drug dealer?
We know the motive of the country.
Drug dealer.
And the move of the overall majority of the country is not going to go for the drug dealer. They'd rather go for the Klansman. That's just the nature, because they don't want to see another black man in office. We know that. That's just kind of what it is. Not to say that it won't happen again, but I don't think it'll be a Jay type situation. But what I do think, and people aren't talking about with the Jay situation and him being in position, is a year or so ago, Puffy, Usher, and a couple of other minority blacks with power and esteem were trying to buy the Carolina Panthers. They were denied access. So now maybe with this move that Jay is doing now, opens up an opportunity for that dialogue to come in, because all of the teams in the NFL are family owned and they're passed down lineage.
Correct.
So if you haven't been born into a family in the NFL, there's no ownership.
Now,
if Jay gets open, so it might open up that opportunity.
If he leverages that type of move, I could see a run for president.
Okay, now maybe if he's able to pull that off, he can run. It doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win, but he can. Anybody can run if you got the bag and you got the support, those kind of things, and you can do that. So you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So we'll see how he does it, because you have to factor two. Last thing for me is one. Most sports teams, especially like the NFL, the other owners have to vote to approve the sale of that team.
That's right.
So Rock Nation being at the table in the building, as rappers say, in the building, and as everyone else is saying, not just in the building,
but at the table.
At the table.
Right.
So there is a helpful discussion for future groups that do come together.
That's right.
But then also you factor in where a lot of times it's advertising, because a lot of artists will tell you sometimes it's just who you are. As we saw with comedians and Dave Chappelle and Amy Schumer, and unfortunately what happened with Monique. Everyone's not going to make the same money, so they have to be mindful of that as entertainers. I mean, hey, as the workforce standard, it's still hundreds of years later. Males $1 to a woman's 70 cents. Black women, I believe, are 60 cents. Black men were maybe 65, 67 cents.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we got to factor that in. So like the example was given of the artist, Travis Scott will not receive because you also have to factor in a lot of that money you get is Super Bowl advertising, because the artists, even white artists, have said you have to pay. That's your money when the lights and the cameras and Janet Jackson's boob. Janet and Justin paid. So Janet paid to show her breasts that day.
Miss Jackson.
The artist, absolutely. It was Nancy that day. Nancy. Artists have to pay to perform at the Super Bowl.
Right.
So that's their money.
But
and you can recoup that in everything else that they sell and they market for themselves, including advertising. Right. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, just
and, you know, and I think that is a great conversation to be had. You know, we can't forget about the sacrifices that Colin has made, and we got to continue to support both sides.
Absolutely,
because each side has an important viewpoint, and all of those things matter in the end. And speaking of those things, man, and viewpoints and things, and that, man, let's get into some UNITY, man. Let's get together, man. Let's not separate. Let's not separate on this issue. Let's not divide. You know, have your opinion. It is what it is, but let's continue to support one another, encourage one another, and let's try to make the necessary changes on our level. So, man, this song right here, man, is dedicated to this particular situation and everything we're going through, man, in our community. And not just in our communities, man, but in the world, man.
Absolutely.
Punch you dead in the eye. Who you calling up?
Yes.
Right here, man. It's the Bridging the Gap show, man. I'm your man, Tommy Gunz with a Z.
Your man, XCELL Airborne.
The super producer, J Dub, wanting you to come together. You know what it is.
That's right, man. It's the Bridging the Gap show, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Peace.
Hits.
Interesting day for me, boy.
Yeah.
Get to the crib, boy. Go to the today, boy. I know how, but this is how it feels when you in line to get what you been
This
requesting.
is what we gonna be doing, bro.
Hey man, look, we
gonna be up this time at night doing
shit, doing shows, movies, videos, concerts.
Get ready. So that's why you don't notice when stars do stuff, because they do it all at night. Like you sleep.
They up. That's one thing 50 said. Said I'll sleep later.
Hey, that's why I get the money now, and then I eat later or whatever later. Everything else later. Money first.
All right. You got the record on?
That red dot.
All right, man, you know what it is, man. It's the Bridging the Gap show.
Mm-hmm.
Monday through Friday, 6 a.m., 10 a.m. Right here from the Hit USA Radio Studios, man. Make sure you get down with the squad. Visit us at www.TrifectaSquad.com and connect with us on all social media platforms, man. It's just like that.
And on YouTube, subscribe, man. Hit that like button and share. Press that bell, man. Get with us, man. That's how we doing,
Bring
man.
it along.
Bing. Ding, 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 ding.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And speaking of likes and bills and support, we've now come to the part of the show where we have the Bridging the Gap Artist Spotlight. BTG Artist Spotlight. And what it is, once again, is an artist, whether you're local here in Chicago, in the land, you're national, or you're international, and you would like to have a platform to have your music or your skill set represented here on the show.
Right here.
It's a couple ways to do it. It's real simple. Go to facebook.com/TrifectaSquadMedia. You're going to like the page, you're going to share the page, and then you're going to inbox us your information, and we'll get back in contact with you on if you made the cut or not.
Yes.
Alright, and so what we're doing is creating a platform for all artists,
everybody,
you know, to have their opportunity, man, to shine. Alright, and today's artist is Miss Chevy, aka Lady Thug. This young lady,
Lady Thizzle.
This young lady is based out of Tampa, Florida, by way of Atlanta, Georgia, where she resides in. She is the CEO and the founder of Miss Chevy Entertainment. Alright, she sings and she raps, and she's been doing a thing for a minute, and you know, she followed those steps.
Yeah.
We listened to the music.
Yes.
Good music.
We liked it.
Yes.
It's really good. And so we want to support her and what she's doing because she's supporting us in return. All right, and the name of this song that we're going to play by Miss Chevy is Me and You. All right, and so if you like the song, you like what you're hearing on right here on the show, what you can do is go to her Instagram page. That's Miss MZ Chevy, aka Lady Thug. She is on Instagram right now, and we'll have additional information on how you can get in contact with her as well. You can also go to her, she has a Reverb Nation page, www.reverbnation.com/Miss Chevy, and she is the BTG Artist Spotlight of the day right here on the Bridging the Gap show with the Trifecta Squad, man. Y'all check this song out right here, Me and You. Let's get it. Let's go.
Miss Chevy.
Yeah. Me and You. Trifecta Squad, baby, top 10 at 9, going down right here on Hit USA Radio. Thank you so much for rocking out with us. All right, 3, 2. Hey, check it out, man. We'll appreciate you all for rocking out with us.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to condense a 4-hour show into this hour, and so there are some things that you might see, you might not hear, but you can hear it. If you go to www.TrifectaSquad.com, you can listen to everything that's going on. You can also go to www.hitusaradio.gq, and you can listen to the entire 4-hour program with the Trifecta Squad. I'm your man, Tommy Gunz with a Z.
I'm your man, XCELL Airborne.
Super producer, J-Dub.
And for you, our extended relatives, we want to say what the business. We thank you so much for your support. Don't forget, man, y'all check us out Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on Hit USA Radio. Subscribe to the YouTube page, TrifectaSquadMedia. Hey, and until we meet again, peace, blessings, and universal love, man. Squad out.
Squad.
Let's try as much as let's go on and bang this out real quick, because that look like it's blinking, boy. It's going to stop at any moment. Alright, so we coming out of Eminem number 10.
Well, cause we going right in.
Okay, we went right in.
This top 10 of that intro to Eminem. Eminem was number 10.
Okay. Yo, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's that hour that we all been waiting on.
Yeah.
Trifecta Squad top 10 at 9. Where we giving y'all, man, the best throwbacks. Now, this is all throwbacks. There's no new hit music in this top 10.
It's all throwback.
Because this is all throwback, and you don't have to wait till Thursday to get your throwbacks. Okay, we throwing it back for you Monday through Friday. Is what we doing. Then on Thursday we give you that extra sauce.
Yeah, right.
All right.
That's
right. Hey man, so look, kicking off the top 10. Who we got? Super producer.
That crazy guy. Repping Detroit, the
Deep Town,
Midwest. Eminem, The Way I Am.
Hey, that's just how we are, man. Hey, it's the squad.
Top 10.
Let's get it. Let's go. Squad business. It's the Bridging the Gap Morning Show.
Woo! We got a show that's about to bring it to you live. Not just for men or just for women, it's for both sides. We'll put a smile up on your face no matter how you feel. Cause we keep it fun but always keep it real, yeah.